Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore.
Manny Pacquiao is coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. His ring walk is very interesting here. This is... Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Good combination to the head. Teddy, when a southpaw faces an orthodox fighter, he has some natural advantages. But one of them just comes from the fight that the righty doesn't see a lot of lefties, right?
Well, that's exactly right. He doesn't have much time to practice against the southpaw, so it doesn't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel comfortable. Before you know it, you're not doing things that you should be doing.
Not able to land the uppercut. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Gets rid of that body shot. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. He missed with that headshot. Showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Pacquiao is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. What a big shot. Fabulous uppercut. Scores the knockdown there. Boy, did he have leverage on that.
Yeah, he positioned himself beautifully. He got underneath that punch. That's why it had the power.
Gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Manny Pacquiao's proving to be elusive. Zoning in on that gut. Combination punch downstairs. Good right hand. Pacquiao's knockdown in that last round has really got his corner pumped up here.
Nice work out there. Just keep fighting smart, keep busy. Don't take a break with this guy, you hear me? Boxing smart.
I got more.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance.
That's a big right hand there. Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
Well, sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Able to get rid of that one. Pacquiao showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Pacquiao's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Halfway through round number two. Pacquiao's combination punching is working well here. There's that right hand he scores with. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Come on!
Good, solid overhand left. Hits him in the mug with the right. His opponent has to be getting frustrated here. He had his man down, but now he keeps getting tied up.
Look, I'm frustrated watching it. I don't care about his opponent. I don't have any pity for him right now because he's allowed himself to get frustrated, allow himself to get tired. All he has to do is rotate those shoulders back a little bit, push off a little bit, create room.
All right, breathe.
Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Manny Pacquiao's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well off the mark by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. 90 seconds to go here in this round. How about that exchange? Manny Pacquiao's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
Nothing there on the punch by Manny Pacquiao. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? And you are winning this fight.
Pacquiao's enjoying a big lead here, up 3-0 on Teddy's scorecard, but even more important than that, he's already gotten to his man.
Yeah, he's hurt him in the body, and once he hurt him in the body, he flows upstairs, was able to go there.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Blocks that punch. Manny Pacquiao's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landed. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Pacquiao's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Big uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Pacquiao's attitude in that last round really paid off. You saw he was the much busier fighter. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Manny Pacquiao. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Pacquiao's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's doing really well on the outside. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. And he's holding.
Don't stay in one spot.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Pacquiao's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Stay away.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Oh, he's hurt. He was hurt right there. Big shot. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's it. The fight is over. Manny Pacquiao's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Manny Pacquiao is your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for our main event of the evening. And the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Manny Pacquiao. They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Just got a piece. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao comes in at 5'6½". His opponent tonight, much taller than that.
Yeah, don't get caught up in that the opponent is too tall. If you're Pacquiao, say to yourself, wait a minute, he has an advantage of being tall, but there's a lot of body, a lot of long, lean body to attack. That's what Pacquiao needs to look to do.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Halfway through this round here. Solid left hand to the head. Gets rid of that effort. He engages in the clinch. Well off the mark by Manny Pacquiao.
Don't let him get to you.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Good exchange there. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Pacquiao's probably sitting back right now saying, hey, I got everything figured out. Coming off of a sensational round you just saw, he was able to do some serious damage to his opponent.
Yeah, you know what really did it was that left hook to the liver, that body shot. You know, that's like going into a restaurant, you get a stain on your jacket, you know, and the stain just doesn't come out. You know, you go to your cleaners, it's still there. Those body shots, they don't come out. They stay with you round after round, and they keep doing damage. They keep paying off for you. He's got the benefit of that body work going for him.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He is wobbly and damaged and just flailing with his arms trying to punch back. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Now he ties up there. Unable to land clean by Manny Pacquiao. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Good body shot. The right hand came home. Halfway through this round, comes right back at him with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Pacquiao's able to land a nice clean left hand. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Showing you some defense there with the block. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home.
Up and down, side to side.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Not able to land the headshot. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Great movement to get away from those punches. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Good flush shot upstairs. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Manny Pacquiao's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands, you're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Pacquiao's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Move! Move!
And there he is, scoring with the right hand. He missed that uppercut. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Now, deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, right? Just keep boxing smart. Listen, you need to move your head.
Fourth round is underway. Teddy's scorecard reads 3 rounds to zip against him. You know, I think if you told him before the fight you're going to throw more punches than your opponent, he'd feel good. But right now, it's not working.
Well, I think he's looking to take a picture. He's looking to go to a studio and do a photo shoot, because somebody should tell him that after you throw a punch, you're not supposed to pose.
Pacquiao's able to avoid that punch. Pacquiao's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Double up on your punches.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jabs to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
Look at that combination by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's left working well that time. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Punches in bunches, working well. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. You see him holding on. He comes back with the left hand again. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out, I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you,
he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Pacquiao's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Oh, what a whiff by Manny Pacquiao.
Hey, let's go! Keep moving! Keep moving!
Pacquiao's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. A digging counter punch by Manny Pacquiao. Huge left hand from Pacquiao. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Manny Pacquiao. Able to place the right hand in there. And that does it for this round. Manny Pacquiao is well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's hand speed right now, the difference with what we just saw, able to land that combination.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a little bit more down the road, but right now, that's got him in front.
You got this one! Hey, keep your hands up!
And he just holds on there. in on that overhand right. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Pacquiao's combination punching is working well here. He scored well after being hit himself.
You're taking too much punches. Hands up.
And round 7 comes to an end.
That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good.
Pacquiao's enjoying a big lead on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 8. He has dominated this fight, Teddy. What advice would you be giving him if you were in charge of that corner?
Well, I would tell him, look, I don't want to go into a prevent defense because we see the football teams, they do that. The other team suddenly marches down the field when they couldn't go down the field. But keep your defense good. Make sure you stay alert. Don't make any mistakes. You know, keep the offense going because that's what's keeping them in control. That's what's keeping them from coming down the field, so to speak. But stay alert. Make no mistakes.
Blocks the headshot. Solid. He goes down. Now he's got to beat the count of 10. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Pacquiao's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Teddy, is anything going to change at this point? He keeps getting hit by right hands.
Probably not. Let's be honest, Joe. This is a habit. This is a flaw that was with him in the gym, and it's still with him now. It's not going to change.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Boy, another solid round for him. Teddy, this is one of the best displays of precision punching we've ever seen.
And if precision had a relative, had a cousin, guess who it would be? It would be timing.
Come on.
Because the timing has been perfect and has allowed him to be so precise.
I wonder if those 60 seconds were enough, Teddy. He was knocked down in that last round. Now he's right back out there.
That 60 seconds has been enough for fighters in his position before. This sport's been around way over 100 years. It's up to him to do the things he needs to do early on in this round.
A solid left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will of the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Not much action as he just ties up. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Manny Pacquiao. And that's the end of round 9. Pacquiao's doing an extraordinary job of never giving his opponent the chance to get back in this fight. Just like we saw in that last round there, he's way up on your scorecard.
Yeah, I have way up, and more importantly, you touched on it. It's the kind of fight he wants. You know, it's in his element. It's sort of in his pool, so to speak, his waters. You know, it's an outside fight. It's a daring fight. Everything he likes.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Pacquiao's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Able to cut down that ring and just push his opponent against the ropes. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. And now they're trading blows. Pacquiao's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done.
There you go.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Scores with the combo to the head. And now looking to hang on. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Hit by a counter punch there.
You want this fight? Listen, you want this fight? You gotta stay busy out there.
I don't know if there's any hope for him, to be honest with you. I really don't. And I know he's making a late rally here, but to watch the first half of this fight, he didn't mount hardly any effort whatsoever. He gave all those rounds away.
It makes you think about the mental parts of this business, Joe, because now when the
big right hand, and yet another big shot comes in. Pacquiao is so aggressive that there's a risk involved. Manny just faced the risk and failed it. The power shot, Florida.
1, 2.
So the Pacman gets himself up to his feet and says, let's go. Bring it on. There's another left hand from him. A nice block by Manny Pacquiao. He just missed that shot up top. Blocks that punch. The combo lands upstairs.
That's it. There you go.
Way to block there. Now hugging on the inside. Nice block by Manny Pacquiao. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. A crushing two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. able to get away from that headshot with the block. So that round comes to an end. Yet another round where he came up short, just didn't have it. Desperation time's got to be approaching.
Yeah, it's kind of like our crew members. You know, when we see them at the bar and it's happy hour, and you know you double up on the drinks. Well, guess what, Joe? It's time to double up. You need 2 or 3 right now. You got to really go after it.
Flush right hand to the head. Good way to protect the midsection. Pacquiao's on the heels of that knockdown he suffered, and right now he's in the arms of his opponent. He's just looking to clinch.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's looking to clinch. He's looking to clutch. He's looking to hug the guy. You know, he's looking to make sure that he's still here when this bell rings.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. And he ties up on the inside. He gets off with a combination up top. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10 nines together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision. Pacquiao's performance tonight was exactly what he was looking for. And it's exactly what the judges reward. Good, solid effort, a unanimous decision.
Yeah, if he was a pitcher, he'd be getting a shutout right now. Oh.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Fine looking right hand by Manny Pacquiao. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Defensively, I'm assuming the taller fighter in this matchup tonight really has to be conscious of protecting his body, Teddy.
You know, Joe, that's a great point. We think about the taller guy only being vulnerable to the chin if the shorter man gets in, but if you're tall, there's a lot of long and usually lean body to attack.
Nice 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Zoning in with the overhand left. Blocks that punch. Manny Pacquiao's left now getting into the mix. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Does a nice job of backing him into the corner there. He missed with that headshot. Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Move your head.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Flush shot, it was the overhand left. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Like what I see in there.
Good exchange. He fires back. Good defense just covering up down low. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Manny Pacquiao's commitment to throwing punches in that last round really scored well for him.
He's got nothing left.
Here you go.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Manny Pacquiao. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Pacquiao on the mark with that right hand. Not able to land the headshot. Manny Pacquiao's banged around by a big uppercut. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Pacquiao's probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counter punch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Manny Pacquiao. He got hit, but he sends it right back. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Manny Pacquiao, nice job on the hook there. End of the round. And his lack of defense caught up with him there. No doubt about it. I mean, he just keeps his hands low, Teddy.
Yeah, he keeps his hands low. He doesn't move his head enough. He's an inviting target. He's a guy that you want if you're in the other corner.
Committing to the combo now. Both land. And a right hand lands flush. Manny Pacquiao's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Looking good.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Up top with the quick hook. Manny Pacquiao, the pride of the Philippines, and really the pride of almost all of Asia in terms of his popularity. Time magazine, their Asian edition, they put him on the magazine cover, calling him the Great Hope, describing him as one of the world's most influential people in 2009.
Well, that's the great thing about boxing. You know, people can identify with a boxer. They identified with Ali. They identified with Joe Louis years ago. And people that are downtrodden, when they identify with a boxer, it's about overcoming. You know, it's about knocking out things that were in your way. And the people in those areas, they are embracing Manny, and they are connecting with him. If he can make it, he can get to the top too.
Another flush shot to the head. Super 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. 3 minutes gone by in this round.
Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight.
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter punching, and when you're counter punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
There was a baseball umpire around. He called that a strikeout by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Go speed!
Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Let's see some more head movement.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Good shot to the head with that right hand. He fires off the combination there and it lands.
Nice.
Great hook to the head that time. Clean shot with the right.
Side to side. Back to the body. Let's move.
Good step back counter punch there.
Back to the body.
What an excellent 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Round number 5 has arrived. Unable to score with the hook. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Very accurate 2-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Pacquiao's able to land a good, solid left hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Pacquiao showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Good scoring counter punch by Manny Pacquiao.
Don't stay in one spot.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
You got this one. Watch the hook.
Pacquiao's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing.
Oh, yes.
Precise double uppercuts by Manny Pacquiao. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Teddy, we know what the problem is. He's getting hit by left hands. Offer up the solution.
Well, Joe, there's 3 lines of defense. Either you're blocking punches, you're moving your head, or you're using his leg. The problem, he's not using any of those.
Final 10 seconds.
That's okay. Pay him back.
And he returns on that exchange.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up.
We got it.
Just keep doing what you're doing. So, he's tired. He's got nothing left. I mean, just go for the head.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. And a good counter by Manny Pacquiao. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Pacquiao's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture, but still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem, but if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Pacquiao's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And now he's targeting upstairs. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Well, you can just mark down another round for him there with this accurate, precise punching. How does his opponent escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints is really the Achilles heel to timing. I mean, you feint him and you throw his timing off. You let him think something's coming, and guess what? It's not coming.
Nowhere close, that punch by Manny Pacquiao. Up top with the right hand. Pacquiao's defense is paying off now. And a well-placed combination by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Pacquiao's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And he's holding. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep moving! He's tight! Lock! Lock!
He engages in the clinch. Little head hunting with the left.
I know what to say. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice work out there. Just keep fighting smart, keep busy, and don't take a break with this guy, you hear me?
You don't need that, I'm gonna throw that away.
As we start round number 8, chance to look at Teddy's scorecard, and nothing has really changed. He's been in complete control the whole night, almost getting his opponent into that desperate place, but I don't think he has the answers.
Well, somebody needs to tell him. I'll tell you the answer. Somebody needs to tell him that it's not against the law to move your head. Make a punch miss.
Now he ties up there. Oh, and there he lands the right hand well.
Hold him!
Nice block. Manny Pacquiao's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. As a matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change downstairs to the place that's not moving. down to the body.
Boy, oh boy, that's tough to take. Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, banged around and down.
Joey has some choices to make. Two of them. One, do I get up? And two, how do I behave once I'm up?
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. And the round comes to an end.
Don't worry.
Manny Pacquiao's in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
There it is! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Pacquiao's had success so far. Can you believe? Big shot there. Manny Pacquiao is bored from that power shot. You know, sometimes a Pacquiao opponent can just time things. That's what happened there.
2.
You know, you can see it in Pacquiao's eyes. He's unaffected by that knockdown. He wants more of this fight. Not precise at all by Manny Pacquiao. You could tell that he was nearly out of gas, so now he's taking a little bit of a break. He's tying up.
Hey, look, airplanes have to land. They don't keep flying. They land so they can get refueled. He's getting refueled here a little bit, but his opponent, he gave him a landing strip. He should not have. He should have made him crash into the mountains.
Keep working the body.
Pacquiao's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. What a revealing round we just saw. Each man was able to hurt the other. You really can tell how much is on the line here between these two.
Yeah, they both came here. I mean, they're in the best shapes of their career. They came here understanding what this fight means.
Pacquiao's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Goes up top with a right hand. Pacquiao's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
That's it. That's it. Jab, jab.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Very precise double jab by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
He is hurt, but he keeps coming forward.
Yeah, too tough for his own good.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Did you see that? Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
The ref is stopping this fight. Pacquiao's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Manny Pacquiao's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas. Good evening.
All right, let's go.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Good work defensively by Manny Pacquiao. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Blocks that belt line well. What's the best punch for a tall puncher against a shorter puncher?
Well, it's got to be the jab, because the jab is the measuring stick. It makes sure that the taller man keeps that advantage. Makes sure that the shorter man stays where he belongs.
Manny Pacquiao's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Halfway through round number one. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Right to the head with that right. Good block there by Manny Pacquiao. Little head knocking with that right hand. Nice juke two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's punch is far off the target. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
End of round one.
Keep doing
Pacquiao's efforts of being busy in that last round were really good for him.
Right? And you are winning this fight. Here you go.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Very clean offense from defense by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's combination punching is working well here. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. Look at that combination by Manny Pacquiao. You see him holding on. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Good return fire that time. Teddy, is it raw skill? Is it technique? What's the answer for him? Why is he missing so many punches and tiring himself out here?
It's forgetting about the idea. The idea that it's not enough just to throw a punch. You have to have a plan to land it. You know, you have to have a missile to get it to the target. Otherwise, what does it do? Just blows up, makes a hole in the ground, and when it rains, guess what? You go swimming. He's going to go swimming later.
He just missed that shot up top. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Pacquiao's doing well here with that two-punch combination. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep moving.
Pacquiao's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Round is over. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. I just can't get over the lack of defense here. It's as if he wasn't taught any in the gym.
Well, see, that's the key, and I can tell you he wasn't, because those are things that you have to be taught before you get to the event. Either you know it or you don't know it.
Wow, nice flush left hand. He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside, just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
Pacquiao's proving to be elusive. And he just holds on there.
In and out, in and out.
Teddy, how good is his left hand in terms of being a power punch?
Well, that is the punch that he can turn into. He can turn that back foot, that anchor foot, he can turn that back into it. He can really generate a lot of pop.
Double up on your punches.
Pacquiao's got that one gift that we have seen win time and time again, and that is pure speed. He's got it every which way.
Yeah, he's putting those punches together. There's one way that you have to combat speed, and that's not trying to match it, and that's controlling distance and using timing. That's what his opponent needs to do now.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Manny Pacquiao with a big left hand. Manny Pacquiao's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Some more head movement.
And that's the end of round 3.
This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep throwing punches. Much better. Much.
As we start round number 4, it's clear to see that it's his precise punching that has earned him good grades on your scorecard, Teddy. With all that accuracy, clean, effective punching, he's up 3 rounds to zip.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if he went to medical school because he's been a surgeon tonight.
Pacquiao showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Halfway through round number 4. A headshot blocked. Fires right back at him. He missed with that. Oh, what a left hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Good looking 2-punch combination there.
You're not focusing.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Ten seconds to go in the 4th. Very accurate with the double jab. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind him exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
We start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watch some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
There's the combo to the body. That was not well targeted by Manny Pacquiao. Halfway into round number 5 here. Manny Pacquiao firing off that hook very well. Punches and bunches, combination up top.
Move your head.
Not much action as he just ties up. Pacquiao's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and there you go. Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Well, we've seen the complete opposite, Teddy. We've seen fighters that when they've been knocked down, they become desperate or they completely close the door and get overly cautious. This fighter's fighting the same way he's ever fought.
Yeah, and that's either going to be a good or a bad thing. That's the confidence that he's going to get it right, that he understands himself, that he's not going away from his game, from his fight, or he's going to pay an awful penalty for it because his opponent is going to pick up on that predictability and he's going to keep banging him with the same reason.
Lands a big hook. Oh! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, two, three, four, five.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. In a later stage of the fight like we have right here, when you see one guy consistently getting hit with the right hand, what is the answer?
Move your head.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Pacquiao's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. A solid, true uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. And we come to the end of the round. Pacquiao's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is able to avoid that punch.
Head and body, head and body.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through, and some of them are watching them. They're getting through, and you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out, I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing one or two at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4, 5. You got a problem.
Jump on. Nice.
See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it.
Go. In and out. In and out.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao showing you that sublime. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
One, two, three, four, five.
And it's over. This fight is over. Pacquiao's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight. Manny Pacquiao Pacquiao's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the...
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. We are underway here, and we've heard from everybody that speed is going to be the big factor. Pacquiao's got it. Plenty of it.
Yeah, now it's up to his opponent to come up with something. Maybe go to the body, take it away, slow him down.
Blocks it away. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Good smooth work by Manny Pacquiao. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Pacquiao showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Manny Pacquiao is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Not able to land the headshot. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Good left there.
Move those feet.
That was a miss by Manny Pacquiao. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao.
That's it.
So from General Santos City comes Manny Pacquiao, who, Teddy, has a reputation as being the kind of guy who you could describe as a little bit of a reckless street fighter type.
Yeah, and he's gotten better. I mean, he's been developing on-the-job training. And, of course, he has one natural advantage. He is a southpaw.
Parries the punch, comes back with the hook. Manny Pacquiao's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Now hugging on the inside. What an uppercut by Manny Pacquiao.
What's the hook?
Pacquiao's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Manny Pacquiao's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Unable to connect by Manny Pacquiao. He has found his groove with this right hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy could be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Pacquiao's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Teddy, Manny Pacquiao has many highlights in his career, but one of the things that I think when all is said and done on Manny Pacquiao that'll be remembered for is his ability to take out the Mexican legends. Barrera, Morales, he's done it well.
Yeah, he has done it well. And where he's done it is a mixture of power that those fighters had, but also speed. Manny Pacquiao brings speed to the game.
Left and right, left and right.
And he ties up on the inside. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Manny Pacquiao.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Woo! That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that.
Start of round 4, I was trying to listen in to what was told to him after the third round. Teddy, he trails on your scorecard 3 rounds to zip. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he needs some better advice.
Yeah, well, one of the things that he could be told, and I would tell him, is move after your last punch. Don't stand there and wait for the receipt. You're paying a price.
Missed the body shot. Good left hand able to land. A well-targeted hook landed by Manny Pacquiao. Pacman with that hook. There's a straight right hand. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on. And later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep working the jab. Good.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Round number 5 has arrived. That's a fresh Manny Pacquiao heading out for this round there. That respite served him well. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Nicely done by Pacman. Good hook right there. blocks a shot and pulls the trigger.
Keep moving around the ring.
Seconds to go here in this round. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. And he's holding.
Uppercut. Move.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Pacquiao's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much.
Well, the most elementary thing, the first thing you're taught in boxing is use your left hand. The second thing, get away from it. I guess he never learned that second thing.
Pacquiao's proving to be elusive. What a good headshot. The hook landed by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Jab, uppercut, both upstairs. Pacquiao showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. It seemed like Pacquiao was waiting for a counterpunch opportunity. That time he timed it well, blocked and scored. Manny Pacquiao's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Combination to the head. Another good round by him there. Teddy, he can't miss tonight.
No, I'm taking nothing away from him, but you can't miss when your opponent goes out there and begs you to hit him. I mean, he's just standing right there asking for it.
Pacquiao's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He never saw that one coming. Now he's got to look up at the ceiling.
And right now, he's thinking about his choice of work.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Pacquiao's putting forth a great combination there. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Pacquiao's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Oh, Teddy, he is hurt, but he's trying to throw back.
Yeah, that's the worst thing in the world. I know it's his natural inclination, throw back, but that's the worst thing because now look at the punches he's throwing. He's going to leave himself wide open for something else.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. A little something of his own, blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. And now another left. And that's the end of round 7.
Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left.
Can't let this guy throw first. He can't be first. When he throws first, he's able to set that power shot up. I need you to keep moving this round. Stay on your feet.
Teddy's scorecard shows a commanding lead. Manny Pacquiao's been having his way all night long. Teddy, what does he need to do to secure this win now? I mean, he's been in complete control. Just maintain?
Yeah, don't slip on a banana peel.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Tying up again here after being knocked down. What should his opponent be doing to deal with this?
See, that's the right question. We're just looking at the guy grabbing. His opponent is allowing him to grab. You know, it takes 2 to tango to do that dance. His opponent should be taking a step back, not letting him grab, and keeping his hands moving.
Keep pushing.
Devastating blow by Manny Pacquiao. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Throws out the jabs and then brings back the uppercut up top. Pacquiao's well off the mark that time. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Pacquiao's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Look at that! He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
1, 2, 3.
Pacquiao looks wobbly right now. This is a Manny Pacquiao that is not sturdy coming off that knockdown. The 9th round of this good fight. Blocks away that headshot. Doubles up the jab. And there he counters back against his opponent. Pacquiao's easily winning this fight just based on his hand and foot speed. He's getting in and out with ease.
And what his opponent needs to do is control range so he gets it down to where his opponent is shadow boxing. Yeah, he's got fast hands, but it doesn't matter if you're not standing.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck at moments. Solid. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Manny Pacquiao's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
GG.
It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Manny Pacquiao's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.